before we started recording, like I've been asking JD if he wanted to record this since like, what, yesterday? Yesterday or the day before. And he didn't feel like it before, and he kind of felt like it tonight when we were out doing stuff. So we got home, and I went to get the game, and I was like, oh, I don't know where it is, so I was just looking for it for like 20 minutes while he was sitting there playing Animal Crossing. Oh, speaking of Animal Crossing, Animal Crossing New Leaf is my first Animal Crossing game that I've ever gotten.
And he's already given up on it.
Oh, it's more like it's just, I stopped playing for a while. But the first town tune that I made was actually, I think, the item theme from this game. It's some song from this game that do 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 do. And then eventually, after a few days, I got sick of that because it didn't sound very good in the game. So ever since then, I've just been using the Wind Waker theme.
I've used the Nocturne Shadow forever.
Though I had to change one note because they don't give you access to sharps or flats.
I know. Well, technically, you just need to know how to work the thing better.
Gotta love all the purple here. I do love purple.
Nah. I don't like certain shades, like their purple shade. I like that kind of shade.
For the longest time, blue was my favorite color, but purple's my favorite now, I think.
Burgundy and royal blue.
Wow, you timed that really well, actually.
I've done that so many times, you wouldn't believe it. Yep. Going right is going to be a dead end. For now.
There's a tube there. It's obviously you gotta go down.
It's called a shaft.
Shaft.
Shut your mouth. That was really bad because my voice isn't really that great right now. Oh no! A witch thing. How do we get there? Maybe if I... Oh, okay. Doesn't it really look like a witch? Or Cackletta?
See? It looks kind of like Pikachu without any facial features.
It looks like you're an idiot. Yeah, this foreign technology seems to be written in Spanish.
It also kind of looked like the Goron's ruby without the ruby in it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, if that.
You bastard!
No, 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 you're gonna want me to play this.
Huh?
Something's about to happen. It'll be like 90 times faster if I just do it. Will you just get out of my way? Gosh.
Whatever it is, you should let me do it so I can see how... well, it's not really a first timer. Alright, let's see. Whatever this is, I've fought it before or done it before.
Yeah, you fought Kraid before.
Oh god, Kraid.
Go down there.
I had a hell of a time fighting him in Super Metroid. It's probably the cracked spot. Where, left or right?
You can't go left. Oh no, it's these same crabs, but now they're red. Grr. I like how their eyeballs shoot out as projectiles.
I never really thought of them as
go
crabs, but I guess you're right. They kind of made me think of my cargo. They just kind of look like blobs. But now that
Dead end.
Now that I think of them as...
Butt floss.
Did you say butt floss?
No. Hurrah! Looks like you need the arrow beam.
Farted and it reeks. It's one of those ones that smells like fried eggs.
Well, that was easy.
Mm-hmm. Oh! Don't throw your fingernails at me.
That's disgusting. He's like the delightful kids from down the lane where he just stores all of his fingernails. No, stores all of his toenail clippings. This is what they were saving them for. The sad thing is I would have already been done with this fight by now. And I'm not kidding.
I'm learning.
You've already done this fight before.
Yeah, but I don't remember it.
How do you forget? It's the same fight he's always done. Except in Super Metroid, he's on the right side of the screen.
Yeah, but I don't even remember it, or I sort of remember it in Super. Main boss I remember in Super Metroid, I think it's Crocomire.
Well, that's because everybody remembers that boss.
That thing where it's like, oh shit! Oh, it's dead.
Great, you're turning pink. He's obviously blushing. He's like, you can see my belly button!
Senpai noticed me!
I'm not wearing any clothes right now. Brian.
No! No!
Cut! Now what you ought to do is just play this entire part right here really fast forward at like 5 times speed. So everything we sounds like chipmunks.
Yeah, sure, why not? Round 2. Start! There's a fight. I think it's a fight. See, my problem is I was trying to be strategic. Instead of firing like a maniac. Hey, you're using missiles in this game, like I use missiles for everything in Metroid Prime. Yeah, but you kinda have to use missiles.
See, I told you. You would have been dead. See, the fact of the matter, he just got fatter, so he's collapsing through the floor.
Yeah, and he was trying to look at him, he's trying to slap fight you to death.
You don't want to start this shit with me, I'm a girl. Oh wait, Craig's a girl.
Oh yeah, remember?
Oh yeah.
That story we just wrote for the game? Yay! We got the arrow beam.
I can't believe I actually just did that. See, I could fill up that top left corner right there in Craig's boss fight room, but I won't.
We just got the gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast!
Gotta go fast! Gotta go faster, 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 faster.
Oh, I fucked that up. Oh, well.
Come to think of it, isn't that kind of what Sonic looks like when he turns into Super Sonic in the original games? Like how he kind of does a Super Saiyan sort
An
of look.
epileptic nightmare.
Yeah, that. I wouldn't know, I've never gotten Super Sonic in the original games. But
Neither have I, but I've never really cared.
I'm one of the few people who will say, I don't think that the original Sonic games are that good.
Hey, I like Sonic 2 and Sonic 3. Sonic 1's too puzzle heavy. It's not
They're
really
alright.
puzzle heavy, but it kills the pace way too much.
They're alright, but it's like, I can be playing those, and I just sit there and think, I'd much rather be playing like Sonic Advance or something. Something about the feel is just off to me.
No, I was gonna try to wall kick.
One's
Sick.
not very good, but yeah.
You want to take back over?
Yeah, you go ahead and keep going. I will admit that 2 is definitely pretty good, and 3 is just... it's technically better, but it's less interesting.
I'd rather play 2.
Yeah. It's one of those ones where it's like, objectively this is a better game, but subjectively I'm not very
Well, let's put it this way. I'd rather play 2 when I don't have sales. Why? Because Tails will fuck you over.
I'm also one of the only Sonic fans who has played like a lot of the series who actually prefers the 3D games to the 2D games. I never saw what was that great about 2D Sonic. I mean, you realize how fast he's going, right? You're gonna slam into stuff. I kind of like to see what I'm running into.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You want to go on a little side trip?
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
Though I don't particularly mind a 2D Sonic if it's really good. Specifically, I would prefer to just play a 2D Sonic game
rather than a 3D Sonic with 2D segments.
I hate when they, with the newer Sonic games, how they shoehorn 2D segments in.
And then you got Sonic Colors, where it's a 3D Sonic that's mostly 2D.
Because it's just like... It's the same problem with any three-dimensional game that throws in a 2D segment. The game engine is built around 3D, so when you put it in a 2D plane, it feels wrong.
Well, what they're trying to do is that make 3D Sonic just strictly speeding sections and put the platforming in the 2D Sonic segments, and I just wish that, you know, they would do what they did in Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2. You know, where it's just entirely 3D, and then you did your platforming and speed was just one combined thing. And the thing that fucked it up for everything was Sonic 06.
Yeah. Well, we don't talk about those times.
Oh, too early. Get out of the tank, Samus. No! See, I could have just taken a lift, but I thought this would be more entertaining.
For us, maybe. Poor Samus. Where was I? Oh yeah, I don't really mind it being a 2D or a 3D Sonic game.
But we sound like Sonic fanatics talking about Sonic in a Metroid game.
But pick one. Don't try to pick one and then appeal to the other.
How about them Lost World?
Because it just feels very much like, okay, I'm playing a 2D segment, but I feel like I'm playing 3D Sonic in 2D, because you are. And then I love how there's Sonic Generations, which has 2 different Sonics, so you could appeal to both. But no, they instead had Classic Sonic, it's Sonic Generations is that game that has 2D segments and 3D segments with 2D segments in them. And then there's Sonic Generations on the 3DS, which is that game with 2D segments and 3D segments, so-called, but really they're more like 2D segments at an angle, with 2D segments thrown into that. Which I don't know why they just didn't make it a full 3D game.
That's kind of my issue with Mario Galaxy. It's like, I like Mario Galaxy 1 more because they got more 3D in it. Because Galaxy 2 has a shitload of those 2D segments. Yeah, I'm like the one person in the world who apparently likes Galaxy 1 to Galaxy 2.
No, there's plenty of people like that. I can see why you'd like it, it's just...
But I'd rather play Sunshine over all of them. Why? Because Sunshine's just the most fun.
Fun fact, I consider Super Mario Galaxy 2 to be the best game I've ever played, even though it's not my favorite.
Oh, so all that was pointless.
It's just a celebration of what makes video games great, in my opinion.
Label this part the pointless sidetracking. Because I thought there was something up there, but it turns out it's just a red herring. That's what I'm
gonna call it the super important item hunting.
I do what I want! It's like in your Prime 2 stream. The part where good stuff happens.
Let's not talk about the streams.
Hey.
Because they're irrelevant to this.
You're irrelevant. Well, isn't Sonic just as irrelevant then?
Well, it's more like people can know what we're talking about, but they won't know about my stream. Especially since it doesn't exist anymore.
Well, boo-hoo! Not like anybody knew about it anyways.